Sex education is a topic that is often met with controversy and discomfort, but it needs to be an essential part of a student's education. According to the Commonwealth Charter Academy, middle school is a crucial point in their development to help them prepare for high school and set them up for success in life. Middle school is the most important time in a student's cognitive, physical, and mental maturing, and it is important that people at this age receive accurate and truthful information about their bodies, sexual health, and relationships. By providing education courses in middle school, students can make informed decisions about their health and well-being, and learn how to navigate the complex world of relationships in a safe and healthy way. Teen pregnancy, sexually transmitted diseases, and sexual assaults are the biggest problems faced in today's world of sexual relationships. To begin, I will take a deep dive into the complex issue of teen pregnancy. According to the World Health Organization, there is a yearly estimate of 21 million girls aged 15 to 19 years in developing regions become pregnant, and approximately 12 million of them actually follow through and give birth. This is an issue that affects many families throughout the world. Most people do not realize the number of people who are affected. It is also unknown the health risk a young girl may face if and when a teen pregnancy occurs. There can be serious consequences for the well-being of the mother and a child when a teen pregnancy occurs. Teen mothers are more likely to have complications during childbirth. The babies of teen mothers are also more likely to be born prematurely. Personal life is also affected when someone becomes pregnant at such a young age. Personal life can be affected whenever anyone gets pregnant, but not to mention when someone becomes pregnant at such a young age, under the age of 18. Financial issues may arise. The cost of the first year of life of a baby ranges from about $20,000 to $50,000, not counting the initial cost of having a baby in the hospital. Simply giving birth costs $18,865 on average, according to Forbes advisory. The inability to afford post-secondary education may arise. No education means no sustainable career, and if someone is not able to afford a post-secondary education because of pregnancy and having to pay for simply being a mother, then there is no career potential after that. Raising a baby may come with limited social outings also. The experiences of high school and college may be missed in order to take care of a child resulting from an early pregnancy. The controversy of Roe v. Wade accompanies the striking problem of teen pregnancy. Roe v. Wade is the famous Supreme Court case that made abortion legal. Recently, it was overturned in the year 2022. In some states, women are not allowed to get abortions, even if they are under legal age. What I mean by this is even women who are under the age of 18, who aren't even legally allowed to adopt a child, can no longer terminate the pregnancy in order for their health and well-being. It is important for the young people of today's world to be educated about unintended pregnancy prevention. The best way to prevent pregnancy is to be abstinent or to simply not have sex. Other ways to avoid pregnancy are to use some sort of birth control. The most common forms of birth control are condoms, the pill, and IUDs. Lastly, it is important to communicate with sexual partners to know exactly how you will be preventing pregnancy. Teen pregnancy and all of its downfalls are something that can be avoided with the proper education. With this proper education, sexually transmitted diseases can also be steered clear of. Sexually transmitted diseases, or STDs, are a serious public health concern that people need to be properly educated on. STDs are spread through sexual contact with someone who has already been in contact with the virus or a bacteria. Depends on which STD it is, because some are viral and some are bacterial. These diseases may have serious consequences relating to the health of the person who has it. Some STDs may cause lifelong problems, including infertility, chronic pain, and may even lead to cancer later on in life. According to DoSomething.org, 1 in 4 teens contract a sexually transmitted disease every year. Considering the fact that most STDs do not have a cure, it is terrifying to think that this many teens are victims of STDs. If it was educated upon more, it may scare kids into being smarter about sexual relations. This may pose as a negative to some people, but in the end it will be more sustainable. Therefore, lowering the number of STDs in ages 15 to 25 will be seen if it is more educated on. By promoting safe sex, especially to people of younger ages, there is a hope in the numbers of cases that will decline. Exposing middle schoolers to the truth of the horrors of STDs may scare them into making them practice safe sex in the future. It is important to know the names of the common types of STDs and what exactly they are. The most common types of STDs are chlamydia, gonorrhea, syphilis, herpes, and HIV or AIDS. Students also must learn about the transmission, symptoms, treatment, and how and where to get tested. By educating the youth about the worst of sexual relations, it will hopefully promote the best of safe sex. While sex ed can prevent STDs, it can also be an important tool to address the issues of sexual assault and harassment. Sexual harassment is a damaging problem that affects many people, especially women and people of marginalized communities. 1 in 9 girls and 1 in 20 boys under the age of 18 experience sexual assault or abuse, according to RAINN. The sad fact is that sexual assault is a lot more common than people want to talk about, especially when referring to minors. Most teenagers do not truly know what is right and wrong in a sexual relation. Even some adults do not know what all falls under sexual harassment. Unwanted touching, comments, and advancements that may occur in a setting such as a school, workplace, and public spaces all fall under sexual abuse. It is important to be informed, even as an adult, that it can happen to anyone. According to the National Sexual Violence Center, 63% of sexual assaults are not reported to the police. In order to make a change, today's society needs to create a culture of respect and safety in order to make this stop. The effects of sexual abuse can take a toll on someone's physical and mental health for the rest of their life. It can affect someone's well-being greatly. Sexual assault has led to severe anxiety and depression within the victims. It has also caused fear and instability in today's society. It is vital that sex ed is taught at a young age so that if this ever happens to anyone, they understand that it is wrong and that they know what to do. Everyone needs to work together to educate and create a safe environment for the future. Education on sexual harassment mainly includes teaching people how to and when to say no, what and where to go if something occurs, and what a true healthy relationship is. Teen pregnancy, STDs, and sexual abuse are 3 issues that need to be addressed today in society. Today's youth is tomorrow's generation. It is important for the next generation to be educated on the problems that have posed a threat to our future. Making schools have mandatory sex ed classes is a huge step forward to solve these problems. By providing accurate and comprehensive information about sex and relationships, students may be able to learn how to protect themselves from unwanted pregnancy, sexual diseases, and abuse. It may also promote healthy relationships, consent, and respect among the youth. While there are some controversy around the exposure of such deep topics to kids that age, 12 to 16, it is important to stop the problem before it starts, and this starts at a young age. It is society's responsibility to help create a safe world for the upcoming generations.